Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Saturday, the 17th of September 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. In that, I do various channelings, but I always give mini reads for donations in that. If you've got a burning question for your higher self, come along in there for that. You can find the next shows laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Click on set a reminder or notify me or something like that when I go live. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them, so they're not always available. If you find it's all sold out, just check back a day or so later, and you should be able to get something coming up. So what's in the energies for everybody today? A time to restore. Okay, so you might be feeling tired. You might need your time to yourself today. You could have had a busy week and resting and recuperating kind of thing. That restoration energy could also be about sorting something out as well. It could be restoring balance in a relationship, perhaps. Yeah, sorting out an issue that you've had. You've got synchronicity happening today as well. Watch out for the signs. The synchronicities and that magic that the universe has got going on. Love a bit of that. What's your latest synchronicity that's happened in your life? Those coincidences, magical coincidences. Let us know in the comments below. It's always good hearing about other people's synchronicities. You know why it's good hearing about other people's? Because it reminds us how magical the world is, right? And then we get that magical thinking, then we're looking out for our synchronicities. We've got dream and optimism. Very much that energy of getting optimistic and, dreams coming true. So you could be getting inspired today by people whose dreams are coming true and I've got the magic going on, and you're like, I can have that magic too. And that could be what the restoration is. Restoring you from the mundane world back to the magical and inspired world. What else have we got going on today? Ooh, we've got the Knight of Cups here. Could be deceptive though. Let's see. We'll take these separately. The Knight of Cups, a love offer. Want to go on a date? 7 of Swords. Bit of deception there. Don't know if they're connected. They fell out at the same time. They could be, but not necessarily. Pure happiness, pure joy, says the Sun card. And 8 of Swords. Oh, but I can't. I'm busy. I'm washing my hair. Or I'm tied up in some other way. Okay, let's find out what all of these are about. We've got the Knight of Cups here. Temperance. Just waiting with bated breath. Are they going to ask me out or not? Someone coming toward you might be about to ask you out. You could have been waiting for this person to ask you out, in fact, and make some kind of a romantic move on you, or change something, progress something from friendship level to romance. And they could appear that they're coming towards you, could get all excited about it. But then they don't. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but it's like, yeah, it very much feels like you're expecting something to happen. They're right there. You're sure it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And they approach you, but then they don't say it. Something like that. And so you're waiting with bated breath. And then it doesn't happen. They have the perfect opportunity to ask you, and they don't take it. What's in with that? What's up with that? We've got forgiveness behind it. So there's you afterwards going, what the hell just happened? And then you're going to have to forgive them because they didn't. Oh, why didn't they? 7 of Swords, deception. Well, it could be the deception that they wanted to. Perhaps they got too nervous. Perhaps they got all up in the head about it for some reason. That could be the deception, is that they actually wanted to and then they didn't. So it's not a bad deception, it's like a positive deception, like when someone doesn't tell you their feelings, That's a deception, right? 7 of Swords. Yeah, the communication. It was the communication. Oh, they didn't say it. Get hold of them and shake them until those words come out. Or just hope that they get that bravado to communicate. changes. Something needs to change. It feels like in their confidence or something like that. So someone lacking in confidence. Now, this person, they might not appear to lack confidence in other parts of their life, but you might be scary. If you're really important to them, you might be really scaring them. So I would say just give them time. Anyway, the Sun, something making you extremely happy. You're coming out, are you? Marriage. Well, do they or don't they? Perhaps this is for others of you. Wait. Something's making you really happy. It's got to do with firm foundations or some kind of commitment, some marriage there. Let's find out what's behind that. And then I just want to apply it backwards as well, this energy, because some of you could be waiting for that Knight of Cups and then they don't. But some of you, they might do. And you might be forgiving them for not. So there's letting go is behind that. Okay, right. Yeah, I needed that before I go backwards. Some of you have been waiting on someone to progress this from a friendship to a romantic relationship, or progress this toward being committed to each other. But for some of you, your person or you had to end a previous relationship or marriage to let that go. Now, that could be what's making you really happy. Even though you might have heard, right, on the grapevine or whatever from someone else that this has happened, it makes you very happy. It could be the same person as this, probably is. They come in and it's like, well, they're going to ask now, and then they didn't, then they don't. And so it's like, oh, what's going on? Something needs to change still. They haven't come forward with that communication. So, yeah, I feel like today you could be hearing through other people that something has ended. And you're like, yay, it's all go now. When I see them, they're going to ask me, and then they don't. Eight of Swords, they're still trapped. What's going on? They're still trapped. Four of Materials, they've got to hold their energy back. They're still trapped for some reason. They still feel trapped. There's more changes that need to happen. So on the face of it, it appears that someone's let go of what they needed to let go of so that they can come towards you. But no, there's a little bit more. Of course there is, right? There's a little bit more. They might need to heal from it, or they might need to tie up loose ends or something. What's behind this is duality. They're still living the duality. So even though it appears they've been set free, they're not living the duality anymore. No, they're still bound. They're still living that duality, perhaps just in their mind as well, because the Eight of Swords is that. So someone's still tied up. How disappointing. Anyway, dream and optimism. Remember the synchronicities and all of that kind of stuff. It feels like there's movement happening now. Perhaps a little disappointing, but at least it's one step. Something makes you happy, right? And so there is movement happening, at least. Tell us what's going on in our love lives today. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. Everything you've learned and all of that kind of stuff. So all about the peoples today and your experiences that you have, not about the stuff. Forgive. You need to forgive this person. That's the second card of forgiveness that we've got coming out. So you could get very frustrated today. Take a reality check. It's more complicated than you think. So yeah, let's not try and oversimplify life. Oh, things can be really complicated, especially if we're talking about divorce here. It's complicated. It takes a long time to get out of that stuff. And the repercussions of it too. Wow. I mean, I got divorced way back, year 2000, and maybe 2002, because it took me 2 years to get divorced, because back then in the UK, you had to be separated for 2 years before you get divorced. I'm not sure if it's still like that now, but even then, even after the divorce, there was stuff with the kids and stuff like that to deal with. You know, it takes a long time. And never mind the inner processing, you know, after that, and the letting go, and, you know, healing from it all. What else in our love lives today? So forgiveness is my point, but taking a reality check. I have a lot of passion for this person. Probably do. There's no lack of love and no lack of passion, I'm sure. fun. Maybe you need to get out, lighten up a bit, have some fun with them. Even if it doesn't progress as you want it to, still have some fun with them. Because if you think about it, if they are still going through something, if you are kind of shutting down because you're not happy that it's further along, that they're further along than they are, that's kind of not their fault, and it's not going to speed them up by taking that stance either. So yeah, be careful of that. So you could be disillusioned with them because it could be very disappointing kind of day to day, and you might be feeling clingy and you're wanting to kind of influence what's going on, but I really don't feel that you can. What else in the energies today? Wow, what a story. Let me know about it in the comments below. Is this what you're living at the moment? Now, this is the energy update, so it just might be a few of you going through this, but this is like important energy today. If it's just another day for everyone else, for some of you, you've got this going on. Got a dark woman here, dealing this relationship with a dark woman, a temporary situation. So this letting go could still be, it's a temporary situation, could be with a dark woman there, but temporary situation. This too shall pass, perhaps slowly. Perhaps like a, what did they say? It perhaps slowly, and perhaps like a kidney stone. We've got a younger woman here. What's she got to do with anything? Younger woman is happy. The younger woman's happy. Perhaps the older woman isn't happy, but that's a temporary situation. Let's see. Who else have we got? The younger woman is happy about it, so take that as it resonates. Could be a younger woman. You could be worried about whether she's going to take something well, but apparently, yeah, she is. Vacation. You might be wanting to go on vacation. You might be thinking about booking a vacation. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So get on your own page. Great worry over nothing. There you go. So don't worry about this too much. And cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. You are protected, and perhaps that's why, the universe slowing things up could be protecting you from perhaps turmoil that's going on here anyway. This temporary turmoil. Sorry about the sniffing. I've got very sensitive sinuses from dental work that I've had done. So the slightest smell or anything, it's triggering me. Well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly. This is just a bit of fun because this is a general reading. If you want me to pull one of those out for you for a specific question you've got, come along to my Psychic Cafe show sometime. You can find the next shows laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. I can also use them in a private reading as well, of course, along with cards. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. If you've got specific questions for your reading, after you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page on my website. You can put your questions in there. How best to deal with these energies today? The Chariot. The Chariot. Well, there's movement that is happening. So I'm guessing this is saying, like, focus on the movement that is happening, not on where you haven't got yet and what isn't happening. There's definite movement happening today, so be happy with that. Think back a few months, you might have been wanting this movement to happen. You might be thinking, I'll be happy when this happens. But now it happens and you're not happy, you're thinking of the next stage. So try and be happy with the movement that's happening already. Says the Chariot. Now think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment and click on that subscribe button with that notification bell as well to hear more from me. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, and I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. If you want to watch that, you're very welcome to. So have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.